guys, how are you all? I missed you so much. I hope all of you are doing great. Welcome to Law Giri. So today I'm going to tell you that what are the things that you should do, like what should be your strategy for the last 10 days for preparing for CLAT 2021, and I've included a lot of motivation. So I want you guys to hear what I'm saying, and please guys do listen to this video because I have put in a lot of things in this video and I want the best for all of you. So yeah, let's get started. Let's get into this video. Welcome to Law Giri. I hope you have subscribed to Law Giri's YouTube channel and hit that bell notification so that you do not miss any of our videos. And I hope you're following us on Instagram. We're there by the name at I am Law Giri. We do pretty motivational stuff out there if you want to stay happy, if you want to stay motivated, and if you want to stay connected a little more with Law Giri, then do follow us on Instagram. There are two types of candidates. There are two types of candidates, one who have completed the syllabus and the others who are yet to complete their syllabus, right? If you're yet to complete your syllabus, it's completely fine. You should skip this part and walk on to the next one. I'll leave the timestamp on the screen itself. But if you have completed the syllabus, then what you have to do, that is what I'm going to discuss. अगर आपका syllabus complete हो गया है तो आपको क्या करना है वो मैं इस वीडियो में डिस्कस करूंगी. नंबर 1, रिवाइजिंग द सिलेबस. ठीक है ना, मैं उम्मीद कर रही हूँ दैट आई बिलीव दैट यू हैव अ प्लान वेयर इन यू आर रिवाइजिंग द syllabus. Like revising the syllabus includes that you revise the theory, you revise the tips and tricks, that how you have to solve questions, and you are also practicing. Practicing is a very important part of revising. You need to practice random questions. You might be repeating the same questions, but you have to practice, right? Next is attempting mocks. It is very important that you attempt mocks, right? You can attempt after every 3 to 4 days, you can attempt one mock. Now important is not attempting mock, obviously it is important, but what is more important is analyzing the mocks. You need to quickly analyze the mocks and you have to have a look that what are the mistakes that you have committed. Are there any silly mistakes that you have committed? So that make a note of that before the exam. You're going to read that, okay, I do not have to commit these mistakes, right? All the silly mistakes should be noted down on a piece of paper in a notebook, so that on the day, before the day, you read down that okay, these are the mistakes I'm not going to commit because these are the mistakes I committed while I was attempting my mocks. Analyzing the mocks, you have to see which topics are going wrong, right? And that you ask me that I should decide that what I should study. You analyze the mock, these are the topics that are going wrong, make a list of those topics and study them, right? Once you're done, attempt another mock. Or you should always have your own revision schedule planned, which should go on side by side. So you should be on revising and analyzing mocks and attempting mocks. Time management, by now you should have decided that to which section you have allotted how much of time. Time yourself attempting mocks with time, not looking at your mobile phone. Obviously no mobile phones. When you're attempting mocks, you should sit on your study table all alone without any disturbance. You should have your wristwatch, check the time, see that how much time you're taking for which section. Make sure that you give yourself time, that within 30 minutes I'm going to do this section, within 15 minutes this section, okay, within 25 minutes this you need to do. And for everyone it is going to be different, right? Sequence or order in which you are going to attempt the exam. For some, you might be the case that you want to attempt your strong parts first. You say that when I attempt my strong parts first, I feel confident. For some, it can be that okay, I'll first go for a heavy section, then for a lighter section, anything of that sort. It is very, very important that you decide the sequence or order in which you are going to give the exam, or in which you are going to attempt the sections, right? This is important to decide. Next is handling negative marking. It is very important again that you know that what is your plan to handle negative marking. One of the tips that I want to give is that attempt each section in 2 runs. Now what should be the first run, wherein you are attempting the questions wherein you know that okay, I know that for sure D is the answer. One is this case. And you can also attempt the questions wherein you say okay, fine, I know for sure that B and C are not the answer, but I have to decide between A and D. Such type of questions also you can attempt in your CLAT exam. No random guessing. No random guessing. And you should also calculate that which are the questions that are 100% according to you correct, and which are the questions that you have attempted on 50% thing, that okay, you've crossed out two options and out of two options you've chosen one. You need to keep a count of this, and also this you need to practice. This is what students do, the ones who clear the exam, they keep a count of all of this. You need to keep a count. No random guessing. You cannot do that because there is negative marking. Not completed the syllabus. If not completed the syllabus, I assume that you're following the schedule and you have to cover the syllabus. You might have started just a month ago, yesterday, or day before yesterday, or 15 days before, whatever. You have to complete the syllabus, and by completing the syllabus, I mean you have to cover the important topics. I have a complete schedule for you guys which you can watch and you can apply even today. You have to just cover the important topics and then go for the exam. Now, a lot of you are asking this question to me: should I take a drop? Should I take a drop? क्या मुझे drop लेना चाहिए? You know what? When you are preparing for CLAT 2021, you think that, oh, I just got 2 months, or I just got 1 month, or I just got 6 months. That too, I was, preparing for my 12th boards and everything. I couldn't give complete focus to CLAT. If I give complete focus to CLAT now, I'll be able to clear CLAT 100%. यही सोच रहे हो ना? You're thinking this only, that if I give 9 to 8 months, 8 to 9 months to CLAT, 101% I'll be able to clear CLAT. But the problem is that most of the students, I talk to such students who have taken a drop, and most of the students, they give up. This is the reality. This is the reality. They give up. They study for 2 to 3 months, and thereafter they tell me, we don't feel like studying. After 2 to 3 months, they don't feel like studying. So you might think that this is a very good option. It seems to be a good option right now, but when you actually take drop and when you have to actually study for 8 to 9 months and give full-fledged time to CLAT, it will be difficult for most of you. For most of you, though people say, oh, if you take a drop, you'll clear it and all that stuff, but I'm telling you, I cannot show the messages that people send me who've taken a drop, and I'll tell you, take a drop only if you are strong enough. If you are very, very strong, then only take drop. I have done videos. You should watch those videos, answer those questions in your head, and then only go for drop. Don't jump like that. Just give your 100% right now. Give your 100% for these 15 to 19 days that are there. Give your 100%. Don't think about any option that you have. This option we'll think when the CLAT result is out, when the results for other law entrance exams is out. जब सबका result आ जाएगा तब देखेंगे. अभी क्यों सोच रहे हो? अभी you have to give 100%. That is what I expect of you. The paper is too lengthy and difficult. Right now, you are A, then there's B, C, D, E, F, right? Now you say, ma'am, the paper of CLAT is very lengthy and difficult. Is the CLAT consortium preparing a specific exam for you? CLAT consortium is preparing the same type of exam for all the people, all the candidates who are going to appear for the exam. The exam is lengthy as well as difficult for everyone. And yes, for for everyone, not specially for you. For everyone, it is the same, right? So what you need to think is, how can I score the maximum? So telling that the paper is lengthy or difficult, you are giving yourself an excuse. When you don't feel like studying or when you're not scoring well, what you tell yourself, array bada difficult hai, oh, this is very difficult. You're giving your mind excuse not to study, not to work hard. You are giving your mind excuse that don't study and don't work hard because the exam is very hard, and the brain is like, okay, fine, since he is or she is only saying that it is very difficult, why should I put in an effort? So you in your subconscious mind have put in that it is very difficult, and you get up in the morning with this very thought that the exam is very difficult. Why don't you think that this is an exam I have to give? At least if you cannot think that it is easy, don't think that it is difficult. Why are you thinking like that? It is difficult for all, it is easy for all, it is same for all. And tell yourself, I have to do what I can do and I'll do my best. Don't think about it whether it's easy or difficult. You should not have the time to think about it. The next is talk to yourself. Talk to yourself. It is very important. If you feel, if you feel, what if, what is the next question? What if I am not able to clear CLAT? What if I am not able to clear CLAT? Right? This is what you're thinking. You're thinking and coming to me and asking, which are the private colleges that I can opt for? Very good. You're thinking for a backup plan. That is good. But when you are studying on your study table, when you're sitting on your study table and studying for CLAT, and you're thinking that, okay, what if this happens, that happens, for almost the entire time, you're just thinking about this only. What if my admission doesn't happen? What if this happens? You know what? You know what? If you believe in some power, if you believe in some power, it says that what you think most of the time happens. What you think, what are your thoughts most of the time becomes your reality. So you are a negative thinker if you're thinking this again and again. You are a negative thinker. Then what you'll say, I'll tell you what will happen. You'll say, मैंने तो कहा था नहीं होगा क्लियर, मेरे से हो जाए, मैं तो एवरेज हूँ, ये तो टॉपर्स ही क्लियर कर सकते हैं. दैट इज द अनदर थिंग दैट यू टेल. Toppers can clear CLAT. This is another thing in the market. Toppers can clear CLAT. I have never topped in my class. How can I clear CLAT? I am just an average student. I am an average student, so I'll go to an average college. Toppers go to top colleges. This is one analogy that you guys know. So please stop thinking, what if? Stop thinking. Tell your brain that, can you just shut up for a while? I'm studying, let me study. What if? We'll see afterwards when the result comes. Let me give my 100% for today. For today, for the next coming 20, 19, 18, 15, whenever you're hearing this video, and how many days are left, even if it is the last day when you're hearing this video and next day is the exam, tell yourself, today also I'm going to give 100%. I am not going to be fearful. No fear. Be calm. Be in that meditative state when you're giving the exam. I have something to tell you. Hear it very carefully. I've written it for you guys and I'm going to read it out for you. Please hear it, everyone. And it is full power motivation for all of you. Dear CLAT 2021 aspirants, hey, how are you? The coming days are going to be the days that you're going to remember always, your entire life, because the 23rd day of this month is going to decide what your life is going to be like. Some of you are going to make it to the top law schools, and some of you are going to learn lessons that are going to stay with you for your entire life. We don't have any control on what happens, but one thing that we can do is give our 100%. Yes, that we can do. Study as much as you can. Put in as many hours of study that you can. On 23rd July 2021, everyone is going to learn lessons. We cannot tag someone as successful or someone as that the person has failed. No, everyone is going to learn lessons. Everyone is going to learn something out of the exam that you're going to appear for on 23rd July and before and after that. Right? If you give your 100%, you won't ever regret that you could do something but you did. The days that are going, the days that are going to come and that have gone, obviously the days that have gone, you don't have any control on them, but the days that are going to come and the today that you have in your hands, you should give 100%. Remember, one day at a time. Give your 100% so that after the exam you don't have any regrets at all. You can just tell yourself, I gave my 100%. Whatever is the result might be the result. I will keep on giving 100% even after whatever the result is. Right? That is how life is, my kids. That is how life is. You need to give your 100% always. You should not have any regret with you after that. Right? No one tells you this. But yes, if you do not give your 100% right now, there is going to be a regret for your entire life that I knew, but I didn't. So don't, make sure that you do not have any regrets, and for that you need to give your 100%. Follow the schedule that I have given. If you have even started today, on the day that you're watching this video, do watch the video wherein I've told you that how you can prepare within a month. Try to do whatever you can do, and that is what is giving your 100%. If you have completed the syllabus and you're revising, revise it, attempt mock tests, and do what I'm telling you to do. Whenever you feel like you don't want to study, remember this: you don't have to be in a lifelong regret that you could and you didn't. What if I don't make it to a good NLU? What if I do not make it to a good law school? If not NLU, then what? Life won't get over. I'm 101% sure if you don't make it to an NLU. But you will have to put in more efforts to create more opportunities in your life. That is what I'm saying. Always give 100%. Right? You're thinking right now, what if I don't get admission in any law school? You will have so many options. You will have options. But today is not the right time to think, what if? You will think on the day of the result that, okay, what now? I'm not saying that do not fill the forms of other law entrance exams or other law schools. Fill the form and forget about it. Focus on the exam that is going to happen. This is your main exam. And right now, if you sit down and think what if and what not, it will not help you in clearing the exam, in cracking the exam. What is going to help you is studying the right way, studying from the correct study materials, correct study resources, right? You will find lawyers, advocates who are not from top law schools and they are doing great. Yes, there are lawyers who are not from NLUs, who are not from top law schools, and they're doing well, they're doing great. So can you also. But this is an opportunity that you can get into a top law school and your life is going to be easier. If you do not get into a top law school, then you will have to create opportunities for yourself. Now, you might hear this and you will be more worried that, oh, what if not? How would I do it? It is fine. There are people who do not get admissions in NLU, but they do great things in life, great things in the field of law. And there are people who are from NLUs and they're not able to do anything in the field of law. They're both types of people, types of advocates that are there, right? So remember one thing, that by worrying, you won't be able to crack the exam. By studying, you might. Never doubt your abilities and never stop working hard and smart. You know what? One of the major problems that most of you have is that you don't believe in yourself. You have never believed in yourself. You always think that I'm good for nothing. Most of you are of this category, that you don't believe in yourself. Even if you have not prepared anything in the examination hall, just keep your hand on your heart and tell, I'm going to do it. I'm going to give my best. For last 12, 13, 15, 16, 17 years, you're studying and studying. These days, when a child turns 2 years, or I think 3 years in your time also, the mother starts teaching the child. You're studying from like the age of 2 or 3 or 4, I think. And now is the day when you have to put in everything that you've learned to action, right? Give yourself, talk to yourself, wherein you can make yourself feel confident. What you should tell yourself, that what if I don't get admission, that is better. Or telling yourself that, oh, I have done this, so I can do this. I have done this, so I can do this. Tell yourself good stories about yourself. Talk to yourself. When your brain says, oh, I'm worried, what will happen? Tell your brain, just shut up. Let me study. I have to study. I will do good. I will do good. If nothing else, I'll learn something out of this exam, because the topics, the subjects that I'm studying are going to be helpful. The hard work that you're putting in today is going to be helpful. Hope you get into an NLU, the best NLU, right? If not an NLU, you will get into any other law school, any other good law school, right? If not that also, might be this preparation helps you in clearing a law entrance exam for 3-year law course. Or you might sit for any government exam or any job, and you have these tests wherein your reasoning is being tested and you are able to crack that exam or that interview or whatever, that personality test or whatever it is. So this is going to be helpful always. So, you should sit down and calm yourself down. I'm going to be calm. The number of days that I have, I'm going to put in 100% of my hard work, my smart work, try to clear the exam, and whatever happens, happens. Whenever your brain, whenever your mind tries to take you on that road of fear, tell yourself, I'm going to enjoy this exam. I'm going to be calm. I'm going to give my 100% and that's it. I'm not going to even think about it once the exam is done. It's done, it is done. That's it. I'll think about the exam when the result is out and then I'm going to see that what has happened and what not. Nothing else. Try to be calm. Like you should be very calm. You should enjoy the process because these are the days that you're going to remember. Seriously, I'm telling you. Never doubt your abilities, my kids. Take these days as a journey wherein you have to stay calm always. Sit down for a while and tell yourself just one thing for next days. I'm going to give my 100%. That's it. I'm going to study. Whenever you don't feel like study, tell yourself, I have to give my 100%. Whenever you feel that fear, use it as a motivation. Okay, I have to study. Okay, I have to do this. And you have to enjoy this time. Whenever anxiety, worry, or what if comes, I'm going to tell all of them that I am on a calm, 100% giving journey. Be calm and give your all. Yes, guys, that is what I'm going to tell you. Be calm. Calmness is going to help you. In the examination hall, there are going to be students who are going to panic. You should not be that student. Remember the word calm. Remember 100% giving. The moment that you panic while you're preparing for the exam or while you're sitting for the exam, you're in the examination hall, you're gone. You've lost the war. We do not have to lose the game. We have to win it. And we have to win it nicely, calmly. Whatever is there in the exam, whatever might come, you're going to try to give your 100%. Even if you're not understanding anything, tell your brain, okay, put in everything, give my 100%. That is what you have to, what you have to meditate on. You have to be calm. That is what I am going to tell you, guys. So yeah, that's it from my side. I hope this video is helpful for you. If it is, do like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. And yes, that's it for today. Law Giri signing off. I'll see you super soon. All the best.